The RBA wants to create an Aussie Bitcoin. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, let's have a look at this article that a viewer sent me from the Daily Mail. The Reserve Bank flags the idea of an Australian version of Bitcoin. Now, I am quite worried about central bank digital currencies, which is what this is. China is starting to roll one out. More and more central banks are starting to discuss it. Now, my concern is that would give them control of each individual unit of currency that you're using. Every single unit. Just imagine if you've got on your phone, you've got your RBA dollary dues, and I'm going shopping in a particular area, and the Reserve Bank says, sorry, economic activity has been too high in this area. We want you to shop somewhere else. So we're reducing the purchasing power of your dollary dues. You need to go to an Aldi 3 suburbs over. Or sorry, you made an incorrect post on Facebook, Florian, so your social credit score is down. You can't spend dollary dues for 2 days. Sorry, the Greens have said, you're a white male with bald hair. Your dollary dues only have 75% the purchasing power due to ideological reasons. Now, these may seem facetious and rather ludicrous proposals, but that is the inherent risk of this technology, everyone. And look at what's happened last year. I can see it happening. You know what they'll do? There's all this talk about a curfew for men. Stop men spending money after 6 p.m. Let's look at the Bitcoin price. It's sitting at 56,000. Oh, it's taking a bit of a shave. It was 60,000, which is always, which happens once you hit a new high. You're going to have people taking some profits, and then they'll jump back in. I'm sure there are people who are just riding the treadmill, building their stack of Satoshis. Good on them. So let's look at this a little bit more. So because this is becoming more of a mainstream. Look at this picture that they've done. Awesome. Awesome. Billionaire enthusiast, Australian Bitcoin. The Reserve Bank is working on an Australian version of Bitcoin. The crypto invented in 2008 is so popular, one Bitcoin is now worth 80,000 Australian. Well, not anymore at the time of writing. The price of Bitcoin this week surged past the $60,000 mark for the first time ever after billionaire Tesla chief Elon Musk revealed he had bought $1.5 billion worth of the digital currency. Well, not only him. A lot of people are starting to jump into it. Now you have, what's going to drive it up? The stimmy checks are coming out again. So it's going to be the stimmies. People are going to chuck it in there. And you can't blame them. With the Fed Reserve just generating money, they're using this as a way to protect themselves against inflation to some extent. And I'd say it's easier to buy Bitcoin than gold or crypto or gold or silver. It's now with PayPal, a lot of people can buy it on there. Sure, it's expensive to move around. It's a pain to use, but people are using it as a store of wealth. So we'll have to see. Maybe Max Kaiser was right. So he also declared he would accept it as payment for his electric cars. Well, he hasn't done that yet. I remember the one time I did a job for a painter, and I'd negotiated. I'd give him a discount if he paid me in Bitcoin. Never happened. He couldn't figure out how to do it. He'd rather pay me in his fiat. With investors increasingly turning to the alternative money, the Reserve Bank of Australia, Governor Philip Lowe, said Australia could one day have its own version of a digital currency. Now, that's a scary thing. Because there is, right now we actually have a digital currency. We have a digital dollar, everyone. It exists in our bank accounts. And we've got fiat. It's all fiat, but we've got paper money. Plastic money, anyway, that we carry around. There was a push to reduce our ability to use our real money, our physical money. The $10,000 cash ban spending limit. Remember all those politicians who gave those speeches in our House of Reps to an empty room? Just remember that. Labor and Liberal joined forces to make something you can do every day illegal. That's our politicians. That's what they're doing. There's talk of negative interest rates and people would hoard physical cash to counter it. You couldn't do that if you had a digital currency, could you? They could just automatically decrease its value. Imagine having a central bank digital currency that has an expiry rate if you don't spend it within a certain period. This stuff ain't good, everyone. People are saying Bitcoin will get freedom and all this stuff. It has the potential to enslave humanity more than anything else. It'll take away some of your fundamental liberties. Even saving money and stashing it away can be taken away from you. And they'll just make Bitcoin illegal. And then they'll give anyone who dobs you in, narc coin or something from the Reserve Bank. A good little pat on the head. Judas coin, that'll be what it is. Another example where technology and data are opening up new possibilities is in the area of digital currencies, he told the Melbourne Business Analytics Conference on Monday. The RBA is conducting research on the technologies and policy implications of a potential wholesale central bank digital currency. Dr. Lowe said the big banks in future could exchange money via a new digital currency instead of doing transactions in Australian dollars. This could use distributed ledger technology to support the settlement of transactions in the interbank payment system, he said. The Reserve Bank's in-house innovation lab is working on the concept. We look forward to sharing more details in due course, Dr. Lowe said. The Reserve Bank's Bank and Payment System Board want to design a digital currency for both the public and private sector. Bitcoin isn't without its risks, with Mr. Musk losing his status as the world's richest man following a US $15 decline in a day. Well, yeah, that is crypto. That is crypto. So, a little fluff piece here that's trying to link the research that the Reserve Bank is doing with just the Bitcoin craze, and I don't blame them for that. And some people are going to get excited about that. Some people are going to think it's a good thing. But there are inherent risks here. And I may be sounding like a tinfoil hat wearing nutter, but these are risks that we need to be aware of, that we need to discuss. This is a level of power, increased power and control we're giving to the Reserve Bank through this. Is that what you want? Can you see it being linked to social media? Can you see it being linked to other tracking? There's already banks now that refuse to do business with people based on their political positions. What if your money suddenly didn't work? As always, let me know your take and your thoughts on this one, guys. Do you think a Reserve Bank digital currency is a good thing, or are you a bit concerned about it as I am? As always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there's a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.